Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox. Nick Pivetta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
First pitch on its way. Nick Madrigal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pivetta isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. It's taken on the inside corner, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Elon Jimenez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
Misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. White Sox lead 1, White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League. Dane Dunning gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's running. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. They'll try it again from first. Moncada gloves it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Man at second with 1 down, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Standing in, Luis Robert. He'll get us started in the top of the second. In there, 0-1. Robert is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now at the plate, James McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball check.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to third. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger of bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And pitchers beware, because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson brings it in, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Hit hard to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Nick.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. The 1-0.
Down 21.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. The knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. A man left for set to get his day started. Bobby Dahlbeck batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Popped him up. McCann over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it, man. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Elon Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Jimenez, 23 years old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. side. 3-0 now. James McCann waits on deck. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. James McCann will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. White Sox leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Here's the first pitch to him. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. And unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The relay, and there's out number 2. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Leury Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is there, 2 down.
The bat, number 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
High in the air down the right field line. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. It was a walk in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Elon Jimenez hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Next up for the Red Sox.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there. Two gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He was a double play victim last time around. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robert retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Into the box now, Luis Robert. He'll start the seventh, and Dan is a former. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, James McCann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Moncada has a play. 1 away. Bobby Dahlbeck will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Garcia is there, 2 down. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch to third. Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion. In there for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Benintendi heads back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. So striding in, Nick Madrigal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 45.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Garcia is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elon Jimenez. And to start out the inning, it looks like. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground. One down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luis Robert is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And missed the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And it misses. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. In now, James McCann, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Reined in. Here comes another 0-2. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 11. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.